afternoon, everybody. It's Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady. How are you all today on this very chilly, what day are we today? Wednesday. Oh, yet another day where I don't know what the frickin' day it is. But anyway, I have just gotten back from my first show here in Sarnia at Auntie Anna's, and wow, was it fantastic. They cleaned me out. I've got two more shows, and I'm not sure I'm going to have enough bags. But you know what? That is wonderful news because the postal strike is still going strong. I've been looking into Pure Later, FedEx, because I do have a few bags. So if you are a customer who's waiting for a bag from me, I have reached out to you. It is on the US news as well. My aunt watches a lot of Buffalo newscasts, so they are quite vocal about our postal strike. So hopefully it's not the first time you're hearing about it because that's really frustrating. I have put it on my Etsy and on my shop at the shed, my leatherbag.lady.com, but not everybody knows what's going on here in Canada. So, yeah, I just got back and it was amazing. Oh my goodness me. These ladies have never met a leather bag lady before. They've never had a leather bag lady show at their place. And oh my Lord, it was wonderful. So they want me to come back next year. And Auntie Anna's like, oh, you can come and stay next year. But I don't think winter is going to be when I take my month off from my place. Working with the propane company to try and figure out the tank, using propane like crazy, and they're good. They have been good. I wasn't particularly impressed with them before, but they really are kind of rallying around, because I've told them, I said, I'm not at my unit, and if the propane runs out, everything's going to explode in my house. So like, come on. Pitter patter, let's get at her. So they did, they've been really good communicating with me. Excuse me. They're going to put a monitor on the tank so we can get a, accurate read of what's in the tank, because they even suggested that maybe the gauge is broken. I never even thought of that. Maybe it is. Like, maybe I haven't used as much as the gauge is telling me that I've used. But I did reach out to Keith, the handyman, and I did reach out to Sandra, the lady who brokered the deal for my trailer, and they're all saying that that's fairly typical in the colder weather. But I mean, really, up until now, we really haven't had cold weather. So, and I mean, for 10 of the days, I think it was October 22nd, I had my tank filled to 80%, because I guess they don't fill it full, because there needs to be room for it to expand. And I left, last Thursday? So what was that? November 28th or something? So like not even 5 weeks. So hopefully we can get to the bottom of it. But I mean, the panic at the moment is I just don't want my unit to be too cold, So anyway, that is what's happening. So Auntie Anna is out having lunch with some girlfriends. I've come home and had my little snacky thing that I have. And we'll have some supper later. And just really kind of trying to fill my day, because there's nothing really for me to do here. There's no painting, there's no odd jobs, obviously I help Auntie Anna with dinner and whatever, trying not to go out and about too much, because then you just spend money, and I am having to be very careful with my money now. And I got a hair in my face. And that's that. So we went to see Wicked last night. Not my cup of tea, I'm afraid. Was definitely not Auntie Anna's cup of tea either. The ladies that we went with, her friends, thought it was fantastic, but no, we did not enjoy it at all. Albeit that the green character, whatever her name is, fantastic actress, brilliant voice. Ariana Grande, I'm not sure. I mean, she probably fit the bill perfectly, but I just couldn't warm up to her at all. Like, she just, I mean, she's like a skeleton. Like she just, I don't know. I just couldn't connect with her as a character at all. Jeff Goldblum was pretty good. He was in it for like 10 minutes at the end, but it was okay. I mean, there were parts of it that were, quite active and exciting, and then it would slow right down for like half an hour. And then so I'm not a huge musical fan. Now, back in the day musicals, Calamity Jane and Seven Brides for Seven Brothers and Finnegan's Rainbow and, all the 70s, 60s, 70s musicals. Love, 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 love. My mom always used to say when we lived in England on a Sunday, shall we see if we can find a little musical to watch? So, do enjoy them, but no, I didn't. And I've never seen anything about Wicked. Like I've never been to see the like the theater performance so this was my first experience with it. And at the end, it says to be continued. And Auntie and I both, I looked at each other, well, we won't be continuing. There's no way I want to see any more of that. So, so just kind of hanging out. Did I go thrifting? Yeah, I did, but nothing really worth picking up. So, not planning on doing a lot of thrifting, to be honest. Again, just financially need to be careful. And then I got to lug it all the way back. And then it's got to be offloaded into my mom and dad's. Because when I get back in January, or even before, it will depend on the weather. Like if there is a window where the weather's really good and it just happens to be before New Year, then that's what I'm going to do. And I mean, Pamela's birthday's New Year's Eve. I have a hair appointment January 3rd. I've got the second stage of this root canal January 2nd or 6th. So, I'm going to be in town in Hamilton, St. Catharines for a few days, and I'll probably just get back to my unit, and then I'm off on my travels January 12th. So, it's all go, 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 go. So I just wish the frickin' postal strike would finish. Because, I've had some really good shows which would have really helped me out. But I think I shared recently in a video, last year the shows didn't happen because of COVID. This year, my online isn't happening because of the strike. Maybe next year I'll get to take advantage of both. Who knows? But it is a Christmas season now. I mean, Auntie Anna's got a few little decorations up, but I mean, this year I'm not going to be, I'm not really a Christmas person any year. I mean, I kind of remembered back to last year and I mean, he who shall not be mentioned had just had his surgery. We really didn't get into Christmas at all. It was all about, recovering from that and physio. And then, the physio kind of re-injured his arm a little bit and the pain was in so intense. I mean, we actually thought he was going to have the surgery again, which dominated, most of our winter, to be fair. So, I remember waking up Christmas morning in the gravity chair. Yeah, that didn't go down very well at all, but, at least I can remember all this crap now and not start bawling like a lunatic. Not at all. I'm sure those days are coming where I am not out of the woods yet, but as I have shared with you many times, I am feeling much better and just need to wait now for our 1-year anniversary of our separation, and then it will be, he will need to organize the divorce because apparently the person who initiates everything is the one that has to see it through. I certainly didn't initiate it. I mean, I left, but I didn't want it. I thought we would be able to figure it out, but he didn't want to figure it out. He just wanted to move on to somebody else. Lickety split. Who does that? Like, how do you rationalize the fact that you meant something to somebody when they can move on in weeks? Like, what are you supposed to do with that? I'm not really sure. I think that's the one place I'm really still quite stuck. Is, if you loved me, you were my husband, you married me, and you moved on weeks after. I mean, did I expect him to pine away forever? No, but I did expect us to have a conversation about things. I did expect us to have some kind of moment where we possibly could have attempted to get a little bit of help around it, even if the eventuality was that too much had happened and we would never, we would never be able to get back with each other. Because I think there was a little bit of shenanigans going on as well. Can't prove that, obviously, but I do think that could well have been the case. So anyway, it just, it's the end of the year. It's been a rough year, a very rough. It's been a great year in some regards, and it's been the worst year in a lot of regards. So just being a little reflective and just kind of, thinking about things and getting ready for what hopefully is going to be a banner year next year. My vacation plans. I absolutely love my house. I love it. It is just brilliant. I wish it wasn't quite so far away. Lots to do, lots to upgrade, lots to change, like the pretty bits, the bits that I never could do in my house previously, because every penny I earned was just to, keep it from falling down, basically. And I don't have that issue here. Like here, I'm painting and curtains and carpets and just lots of I need to get some blinds. I don't know why I've had such a problem with that. Because I need how many do I need? If I'm going to put blinds everywhere, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 12 blinds, and they're over $100 a piece. So yeah, like I said, money's starting to get a little low to the ground now. So I have to make my decisions wisely, but I need blinds. I just can't pull the trigger on it for some reason. I just can't. So, but I will need to, or figure something else out. Either way. So that is about it for today's chitty chatty. I did find a bag. Hang on, let me go get it. So this is one of those I get a lot of these bags that are from the leather markets in Florence, Italy. How cute is this little guy? Now, I took it out of the car because I'm like, I need some bags for my shows next week. So there's the kind of Italy branding. Nice chain strap. Drawstring bucket bag. Not everybody likes the drawstring because they like a bit more of a secure closure. But there's your branding. Vera Pelle, made in Italy. But really cute. Very, very vibrant red. So I will get that already, and I will take that with me to my Christmas Bazaar show on Saturday. So that's just a little something at the end of our video. If you've hung in there with me till the end, then there you go. We got a little bag show and tell. So like I said, that is it for me. We're expecting some snow, Leather Bag Lady weather report this evening. And I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye, everybody.